Okay, quick Thursday morning radar update. So I'll try not to curse it, but we did talk about the month end coming up and whether they can defend these levels. And at the moment, we're getting a little bounce today. Green across the board in the portfolio, which is good. Let's just jump straight into it, I think. Oil, as we know, a huge spike of a move. My view, if it can just stabilise it in a range here, stocks, it's always questionable, but stocks, the oil price can move without the stocks. If the oil price is stable, hopefully the stocks can get their trend on. Have they got another move in them? I don't know. Nobody else does either. Ride your winners, cut your losers. That's all I've got on that. Gold, back into base was obvious, and now it's in a big channel. I've been sort of posting this, big kind of previous and where we are now, and I don't know if it's going higher. You want to see some coiling like this little area here. That will be a better sign than just wide loose action. So you need to see it tighten up, and the reality is gold could be just in a, if it holds this area here, it could go sideways for the whole of 22 before breaking out, or more, even if it was going higher. So it's back into mean trend. It's an area where you might see a little bit of a bounce in some of these stocks. We'll see what hits the screens today, because I haven't run them yet. I've been busy working on the new management spreadsheets, as always. So I'll just jump straight into the large caps. It is 10:42. We should have traded 31% to be on average volume. There's a few in there. Let's just have a quick in order of sector. Let's just buzz through these. Investment trusts, construction, kind of talked about that already, haven't we? Potential right side of a base. It's a main market swing stock in my world, though. PTAL, though, my gains were compounded and I got knocked out of this stock. It went off on a huge move afterwards. Put the log scale on so we can just see what we're dealing with. And, compounded the gains, whatever. I got knocked out due to risk management tolerances. And, though I got knocked out of this one, without those risk management tolerances, I would have, the market pulling in. I'll rephrase that. If I didn't have those risk management tolerances across the board on my portfolio, the portfolio would have had a large drawdown. Because I've got those tolerances on. Sometimes you get, whipsaws will happen. As soon as you add risk management to your methodology, you're going to get knocked out of some stocks what turn out to be whipsaws. And, that is the difference between survival and not accepting the occasional whipsaws. If you get too many whipsaws, well, you've got a pretty, your methodology in a good market, your methodology is highly flawed. If you're getting too many whipsaws in a market correction, maybe you're a little bit tight on your management for what you're trying, the time frame you're trying to ride. There is no perfect either. Making money is not about being right. It's just about dividing your winners by your losers. winners minus losers, and that's what the market gives you. It is 10:44. We should have traded, I'll say 33 to be an average volume. So we've got industrial metals, lots of oilers on the screens today. All blue sky, most of them. Blue sky oilers. HUR, right side of a kind of new base there, maybe. It's consolidating that prior move. Iafina, still stair stepping, doing okay. Potential right side of a base on the jog. Jog, getting ready to jog on. Big sort of, not very important level that really, to be honest, but this little level here is kind of interesting. Say it now, hopes and dreams. There's no growth on it. It's a loss-making stock. It is what it is. I've got no forward on the turnover either. It just is what it is. Same with this one. We're starting to see some little, the zone of interest on these little bases setting up in quite a few of these stocks. So we will see. LOK going sideways. Probably a new base, isn't it? It is tightening up here, but it still might be in a new base. This was the really clean base here, and then off it went on its journey. SAE. So volatile if you watch percents, but percents are meaningless to the game of riding trends. You've got to accept the volatility of the product you're trading, and this one's had an extremely volatile pullback, and it's ticking back up again today. Is what it is. And this brave buys, maybe this is going to have a little base on the right hand side here as well. This is expected to post pre-tax profit by the looks of things. Do we believe that? I don't know. Blue sky heaven today. The same sectors though, we're not seeing much new yet, and the trend model wouldn't really allow me to take much in the until it sort of sorts itself out a little bit. We're in commodity related stocks. That's where we are at the moment. It is what it is. Okay,